Hey, what is up guys? Gian here of Gadget Pilipinas. Welcome back to the channel. ZenBook Duo is one of the most innovative laptops that ASUS has in their lineup. In fact, I own the first generation ZenBook Duo and it has proven itself to be very useful, especially at this time when education and streaming somehow demand having a device with more than one monitor. Today, we're taking a look at their latest ZenBook Duo and compare it with the older version. What's new, what changed, and is it really a better upgrade? Let's find out.
Well, hello there.
Alright, right off the bat, we're looking at one of the biggest changes in this new version of ZenBook 14 Duo, the processor. This laptop is now powered with the latest 11th Gen Intel processor built on Intel's 10nm SuperFin process. Intel's latest processors feature new CPU and GPU optimization, AI acceleration, and faster connectivity thanks to the new Willow Cove architecture. Now, if you're getting the new ZenBook Duo, you're given two options to choose from. One with an Intel Core i7-1135G7 with Intel Iris Xe graphics, and another one which we have here with Intel Core i7-1165G7 with Iris Xe and NVIDIA GeForce MX 450. The difference in terms of price is night and day. The first one costs $79,995 and the beefier version and more upgraded version costs $99,995. Now, if I may say, this is definitely a huge leap when it comes to performance versus the OG one that I've got here, and the same goes with the refreshed version which sports an Intel Core i7-1065G7 processor. Now, I ran a few benchmarks with the review unit they sent us, and the performance is indeed better than I expected. I also compared this with Dell Inspiron 14-7400, which rocks an Intel Core i7-1165G7 processor, 16GB of RAM, and an MX 350 GPU. Here are the results. Now, the next biggest change with the latest ZenBook Duo is actually its looks. Now, for 2 years, I have been using my OG ZenBook Duo, and I am accustomed to its flat secondary display. You know, I enjoy using it, however, I find it to be uncomfortable to use for a long period of time of usage. I often find myself leaning forward just to be able to easily read what's on the secondary panel, or what ASUS calls ScreenPad Plus. Now, this entirely changed in the new ZenBook Duo, which now features 12.6 ScreenPad Plus that tilts to 7 degrees. Now, combine this with 400 nits of brightness and you get yourself a 2-monitor laptop that promotes maximum usage comfort. Now, I would not need this time to lean forward or flick the window up from the ScreenPad Plus to the main display to easily view certain contents. Now, this new setup is really designed for comfort, and this alone gives a lot of reason for those who own the original ZenBook Duo, like I do, to upgrade, or for those who are looking for a laptop to consider this new one. The new tilting ScreenPad Plus display actually features a secondary purpose. Now, while it definitely helps in the visual and accessibility departments, underneath this display is the new Active Aerodynamic System Plus, or AAS Plus, that helps improve the airflow by 49%. Technically, you're getting two major mechanisms that help the laptop manage thermals. The ErgoLift hinge, which lifts the laptop, and the AAS Plus with the new hinge design that lifts the ScreenPad Plus that is responsible for taking in airflow to cool the motherboard and the GPU. It's an intelligent design, and this is definitely a welcome upgrade from the previous generation. Another big change is the display. The new ZenBook Duo now sports a touch main display. When the first ZenBook Duo was announced, the only touch enabled is the ScreenPad Plus. Well, this is not the case in this new iteration. The new Pantone validated display features 4mm bezels and made to save as much energy as it can at 150 nits brightness. According to ASUS, at 150 nits, this only consumes about 1 watt, which is over 50% lower compared to the panel power consumption of most laptop panels. Now, how about the other changes that are worth noting? The previous ZenBook Duo did not sacrifice anything in the I/O department. This is still the case in the new ZenBook Duo, but they improved the two USB ports to Thunderbolt 4.0. So you're basically looking at the following I/O. Two Thunderbolt 4.0 USB, one Type-A USB 3.2 Gen 1, a 3.5mm headphone jack, a full-size HDMI, and a micro SD card reader. It is also worth mentioning that the new ZenBook Duo now features AIPT, or ASUS Intelligent Performance Technology, which boosts CPU power setting from 15 watts to 28 watts to improve performance. This dynamically plays around with the power consumption based on the requirement and load performance of the laptop for maximum optimization. Now, this results to better performance without sacrificing thermals and noise. In fact, based on the benchmark results I gathered, its performance toppled its competitors at performance priority settings. At $99,999, this Intel-powered ZenBook Duo has all the necessary components to satisfy consumers who are looking for a laptop perfect for desktop publishing and video editing. While I would have wanted this to have an NVIDIA GTX 1650 like my ASUS ROG Flow X13, which is, by the way, costs the same without the XG Mobile, the additional ScreenPad Plus is a fair trade-off, especially if you're looking for a dual display laptop. I believe that with all the features that this laptop can offer, you're getting this at a very good bargain. Well, I hope this video gives you the information you need before buying or not buying this device. Be sure to check the first impressions or review of our friends in the Tech Mob community. It'll be interesting to know how they find this device based on their respective opinions. If you like this video, please consider dropping a like. I would love it if you can subscribe also to our channel for more videos like this. This has been Gian. Catch you in the next one.